Hi beautifuls! So today is going to be my first product review. It's actually my first video ever, so hopefully you like it and hopefully it's the first of many. So a little about me first real quick. My name's Sally and I'm a fashion student in San Francisco, and I also work as a makeup artist, and I'm kind of a makeup addict. So I hope to review and share tons of products that I find along the way on my little adventures at the makeup counter, and hopefully they help you. So the first product I'm going to review is actually from Benefit. It's their new mascara. It's called They're Real. So I love their Bad Gal Lash, but I'm not going to lie, I think the They're Real is 10 times better, and it's actually so far my favorite mascara ever. And that's saying a lot because I have gone through all of the drugstores and the Christian Dior's and the MAC and just all of them. I love lashes, so I've tried any new mascara that comes out, I try it. So this one, of course, when I found out it was coming out, I had to try. So, I guess the first thing that I should tell you is the brush. The brush has these little plastic teeth, which if you have long lashes like me, or even if you don't, it's really great for defining and separating. And the other great part is it's like 360, so like the tip has these little teeny teeth, so you can put your mascara and then you turn it vertical and you get the little teeny lashes in the inner corner and the outer corner, and you can actually I usually use it to separate the lashes as well at the end and then on the bottom. So that's great. These little picks at the bottom. Can you see those? The actual formula. I have long lashes, so sometimes when I put mascara, they tend to clump together. But the formula is actually really great at separating and curling the lashes without giving me clumps. And the other thing is like when you know there's moisture, like you go to the club or whatever, you get this bleeding underneath because I like to put mascara on the bottom lashes. I never get that. Like I wore it many times to the club now, and it's hot in there and sweaty and nothing. I come home and I wake up the next morning if I had a little too much to drink and I didn't take my makeup off, and it looks like I just put it on. So it is a little harder to wash off when you take your makeup off, but if you use a makeup remover rather than like maybe soap or a face wash, then you should be fine. But yeah, I just grabbed a little Q-tip, makeup remover, well it around a few times, and you're good to go. So I usually put about 2 coats, and that's more than enough. The other thing is I'm really lazy at curling my lashes, but when you put this one on, you don't even have to curl. Like, it really does do a great job of curling. My roommate, who I shared this with, she has really long lashes, actually longer than mine, but she curls them every day. And then she put this one on, and she didn't have to curl. But then she did curl, and it looked like she had false lashes. It's really crazy, the effect, when you do use this one and curl. So, I did all my makeup today, but I didn't put mascara on. So I'm going to let you guys see, so you can see exactly how it works. So let me get a little closer. Alright. So. Let me get a little more mascara on here. I had the brush I was waving around and kind of dried it. Oh, the other thing I'll tell you about the size of this bottle after I'm done putting this on. So then I turn it this way, and I can get all these little hairs all the way to the inner corner and separate. Then you can get down here. Well, these little hairs all the way to the inner corner. I think that's the real difference. The tip of the brush lets you just get these hairs that you couldn't get before without poking your eye or getting mascara on your nose. Okay. So already you can see the thickness, but let's go ahead. Do you see the difference this eye? No mascara.
this one with. And you saw how little I put on. I know I do a lot of strokes, but that's just to separate. But it really was like maybe like total 2 coats. So I'll do both. And then the other great thing is, if you're a little weary, and you know Benefit's mascara usually costs around $20, you can get this size. It's about half size at the counter for $10 right now. Since it's brand new, they want you to try it. And I actually, I did this at Christmas with Bad Gal Lash to try it out, and it lasted me exactly 2 months using it every single day, which is great because you usually throw your mascara out after 2 months anyway because of the germs and stuff, so you really need to throw it out. So for $10, it's the perfect size for every day. So I actually went and stocked up on these ones because why spend $20 on something you're going to throw away when you can get these for $10? And I went and bought a bunch of them. And then I told my mom, and of course she bought like 5. Then I told my best friend, and she went and bought 1. And then I told my roommate, and she went and bought like 3. So if you want to try it, $10. It's not a bad deal. It's not as much as an investment as 20 or 22 like their regular size ones. And then, yeah, I mean, what could it hurt? $10, right? But I'm telling you, it's amazing. And then if you curl them, it's great. My best friend has shorter lashes, and she used this one, and you can see them so well. And I've tried a lot of different mascaras on her, and this one definitely works for all different types of lashes. Short, long, light. My sister-in-law has blonde lashes. They're light, but they're blonde. They're very long, but blonde. And when she uses this, it's gorgeous. The only thing I do wish, I hope that they come out with it in brown, because people like my sister-in-law could really use it in brown. So I suggest maybe if you're like her and you like brown mascara, because it just looks more natural, not as dramatic, then perhaps you can do a coat of this and a light coat of your regular brown one so you can get the right color. So yeah, there they are. Lashes for days. You all to subscribe to the YouTube page because like I said, I'm going to try really hard to do a lot more reviews and start doing some tutorials on actual eyeshadow and makeup looks, maybe some contouring of the cheeks, foundation tutorials, different eyeshadow styles, and also I'm going to put a link below to my blog, and if you like to follow that on Tumblr, because I put up a lot of pictures for inspiration to help you find maybe some new looks to add to your arsenal of makeup. So yeah. Follow the blog, subscribe to the YouTube page, and I'm going to try really hard to give you guys tons of stuff to help you through the makeup counter and just your everyday makeup routine. Hope you found this tutorial helpful, or this review, I'm sorry, not tutorial, this review helpful. And yeah, I hope it's the first of many, and I hope to see you again later. Have a great day, girls. Stay beautiful. Bye.